All right, let's get an update on my teams. It's Sunday morning, but those Saturday games have been played. If you do not know the scores, please stop this video right now as I'm about to walk you through what happened. So, the Rams and the Panthers had a great game last night. Rams won 34 to 31. Puka played outstanding. I mean, 111 yards. He had two. Wait, he had two touchdowns. Yeah, there it is. Okay, they did it this way. Okay, he almost had three touchdowns. He let one ball drop. He probably would have had a touchdown on that one. But anyway, long story short, he had two touchdowns, 111 yards, and then he ran one in apparently for 14 yards. So Puka had an incredible game. Kyron Williams, Blake Corum did okay, 57 yards, 45 yards. They split the carries, so about what you would expect for those two guys. Kyron had a passing touchdown. He caught that one, so he had a touchdown. Colby Parkinson had a great grab as well. And then Devontae Adams had five receptions for 72 yards. So no touchdown though. 13 targets. It was a Puka show all day long. Stafford, three touchdowns, one interception. Overall, really solid game from him. He did it. He almost had two interceptions, so he got a little bit. He hurt his hand somewhere in there during the game, so hopefully he's okay. But see, if Puka had been punched out after this score, man, that would have been really rough. I mean, I think he almost had like 30 fantasy points. I'll have to double check on that. I think I might be a little high, but he had an incredible game. And if the Rams had been eliminated by the Panthers, man, that would have been a one and done for Puka, Kyron, Blake Gorham, Devontae Adams, and Matthew Stafford. That would have been ruined a lot of brackets. That would have been so so funny. And I'm so thankful that Puka's still alive for my own benefit. So let's talk about the Panthers real quick. They played a really nice game, man. They could have easily have beaten the Rams, man. They made some mistakes, but I mean they played their asses off that last night. Bryce Young did really well. He did his part. He made an interception. At the end of the game, I think there was a drop that could have kept that drive going, but they could have hit that field goal had they kept that drive going, and it would have been a tight game and probably would have gone to overtime. Chuba Hubbard had two touchdowns, so props to anybody who had the balls to pick up Chuba Hubbard. I personally, if I was picking a Panthers running back, I probably would have gone Rico Dowdle. But nah, man, it was Chuba Hubbard last night, so only 46 yards, but hey, two touchdowns. Jalen Coker had a game, man, 134 yards, a touchdown. I mean, he was the guy last night and had 81 yards. So I think it would have been okay with either one of those two guys. Um, Tommy Tremble had a couple things going his way. It was only 22 yards. Interesting. It sounded like he was involved a pretty good amount. So the defense played really well, man. It's kind of sad for those Panthers fans, man. They almost had the upset on their hands, but that was a really fun game to watch. I was really happy about that one. So we're going to talk about the Bears and Packers. Another pretty cool game too, man. I'll have to go back and watch the highlights again. I kind of missed toward the end there. I unfortunately had to step away. So it was 27 to 31 Bears. Man, I've not been disappointed. That one could have gone either way. I was like after the half, I was like, man, I think the Packers got this one, and that would have ruined a lot of my teams. But I'm so glad that the Bears won that one. I did not draft enough Packers, man. I really did not. So anyway, Jordan Love, pretty good game. Four touchdown, pretty good game. Yeah, he had a great game. Four touchdowns. Josh Jacobs. I thought he would get a little more juice out of that. He just didn't have it last night, which is fine. I knew he's been banged up. 55 yards, not a bad day for him. And then the receivers. Pretty much everybody had a touchdown. Watson Hill had a touchdown. Reed had a touchdown. Gordon had a touchdown. Gordon had a touchdown. And then Dobbs had a touchdown. I mean, it looks like Dobbs was the guy with the heavy targets last night with 11. Reed and Watson both had seven. So, yeah, Watson had three catches. Four catches. Gordon Reed, four catches. And then Dobbs had eight catches for 125 yards. So, if anybody grabbed Dobbs, you had a really good score from him. Unfortunately, that is a one and done for Dobbs and the rest of the Packers. So, but hopefully he was a advance piece for your team if you picked him. Jumping over to the Bears. Two touchdowns, two interceptions from Caleb Williams. DeAndre Swift had a touchdown on 54 yards. Kyle Monangai had 27 yards. Colson Love won. Oh, he did not have a touchdown. That's right. Okay, he had 137 yards. Oh man, 8 receptions, man. I love that guy, man. 15 targets, man. Caleb Williams also loves that guy apparently. DJ Moore had a touchdown. Rome Dunze had 2 receptions on 44 yards, and then Luther Burden had 3 receptions on 42 yards, no touchdown. He had 7 targets, 6 and 7 again. Okay. Then your running back, Swift and my own guy, of course. So anyway, Bears make it. They survive that round. They make it to round two. So we're going to jump into my teams now. I will give you the rundown of all three guys. Um, I'm in last place. I'm the first team I drafted. Hooray! You'll kind of, I'll walk you through what's going on here. So, of course, to no one's surprise, he had Puka, 30-point game right there, 29 and a half. And then he's got some players going in tomorrow. And then he had Christian Watson, who put up 11.10. And then Colby Parkinson had 1040. And now, of course, kind of, I'm excited about that. I'm not too worried about this one. I'm not going to win every draft, but I'm not going to win every draft. So that's all right. So, and then Matthew Stafford had 23.16. So, and then Kyron had 14 because of that passing touchdown, the receiving touchdown, I should say. So, anyway, this guy, we'll see who he is. He had Jalen Hurts, sorry, Caleb Williams, who had 24. Let's see, Common got 5.40. Corson Lovin had 1970. So that's a great player, man. Such a good player. DJ Moore had 1490. Okay. Oh, this guy also has points. Usually it's like teams that have points at this point, but anyway, who do we have? He had Dobbs and Jaden Reed. Not bad, dude. Oh, and he had Josh Jacobs. Not bad. This guy has points. I'm the only one who doesn't have points in this league. It'll change after today. Somebody will be. I guess we'll all be. This our fate will be decided this afternoon and tomorrow night. So yeah, DeAndre Swift. He had Luther Burden, and that was it. Who did you have? J Love did not get J Love on this one. All right. He had Devontae Adams and Rome Odunze. Who did I have on this team? Sam Darnold, CJ Stroud. So my guys haven't really even played yet. Travion Henderson, KW3, Woody Marks, JSN, Nico, Jacoby, Jaden Higgins, and Shahid. I always butcher that. So that's my first team. All right. Jumping over into the second team that we did together. I am in second place at this current moment. At Matthew Stafford at 23. Nice job. Corum, 680. Puka, of course, everyone knows. Devontae Adams. That's a nice team, though, man. I hope this team can make it through. We just need to be in the top two. We just need to survive in advance. He has 46. So I'm ahead by about 30 points or so. But see, he had Caleb Williams. That was a great choice on your end, man. DeAndre Swift at 16. And Dunze, 540. And then I'm not going to click on these guys, but I think you can guess who they probably have. All right, jumping in the first place team, he had Jordan Love, who had 30 points, but unfortunately he's gone. So that's a one and done. But that's a great one and done for you, man. Because if Josh Allen has a quiet game, let's say James Cook just goes off today, and Josh Allen has a quiet game, then Jordan Love saves him. I don't know. Josh Jacobs at 630. I think Christian Wilson at 1110. And then he had Colson Loveland at 1970 and Jaden Reed at 1370. So let's take a look at this. He may survive round one, but he immediately loses one of his quarterbacks, one of his running backs, and Christian Watson. He loses him, and then he loses Jaden Reed. So that's like 1, 2, 3, 4 out of his 10 players. So he has 6 players left. So like he's really got to have the Bills, 1, play well, and 2, he's gonna have to have help from the Bears at some point because I don't really see all these guys scoring 15 points. I don't think they really did that very often during the regular season, but hey, playoffs are a different animal. So that's kind of the issue that this guy's going to run into. but he's probably safe for this week. We'll see how it plays out. All right, so team three that I had. Remember that guy I was talking to you about? Love your mom. He unfortunately is ahead of me. So let's run through my team real quick. I'm at 61-20. I really like this team though. So I have Trevor Lawrence, C.J. Stroud. My quarterbacks have not played yet. I had Kyron Williams, Blake Corum. Both of them put up points at this point. Then I have Puka at 29-50. Then I had Colby Parkinson, who had that touchdown at 10:40, so that's a great game for him. So we'll see if some of these guys get pushed out or if not. But overall, I'm in a good spot. I still have some players left to play today. Both the quarterbacks I've already played. He's already lost Jordan Love. He's got 30 points there. Matthew Stafford played. I imagine that's a zero since Love outscored him, so they're obviously taking Love's score on that. Josh Jacobs, 630. He has two players gone because they lost. Then he has Devontae Adams at 970, Christian Watson 1110, Jaden Reed 1370. So he's probably going to survive this round, but he's already lost one. Same issue again. One, two, three, four of his six players. So we'll see how it plays out. But see, most of my players are alive as far as I'm aware of as of right now, Sunday morning. I imagine I'm probably gonna lose some guys, but hopefully my guys can survive in advance. That's really the whole goal for me was to pick teams I thought were gonna win, pick teams I thought could put up a decent score to get me in that first or second spot, and just survive in advance. I really don't want to lose players because I want as many of my 10 players I can keep. So as long as I have 10, as many, if I can keep the majority of those 10 players, I hope that somebody can put up a good score out of my receivers, out of my running back, and hopefully out of my quarterbacks, assuming I have two quarterbacks, at least two running backs, and at least several wide receivers or tight ends to help carry that load. So, I mean, that's really the name of the game because, like, if you pick five players from one team, not everybody's going to eat, and that's okay. But, like, you need players who can survive to help support those players who put up lower scores for their team. So, like, let's say Khalil Shakir has a quiet game, but Keon Coleman, as an example, or Dalton Kincaid, maybe that's a better name. If Dalton Kincaid gets like two touchdowns, a touchdown or whatever, while Shakir puts up 20 yards, like obviously Kincaid carries you for that week. That'd be awesome. So anyway, that's a philosophy there. So anyway, that's pretty much all I got for you guys this morning. I'll keep you guys updated after the Sunday slate games. I'll let you know how things are playing out. But man, I am so excited for today. I think there's a lot of games on. They could go either way. Let's take a look at the bracket real quick. It's pretty straightforward at this point, but as you know, oh yeah, here you go. The Rams. Oh, I see. They haven't moved it yet just because of this game here. So, like, the Eagles and 49ers can go either way. The Bears are in this game no matter what. So, they're either going to get the Eagles or the Rams. If the 49ers win, then they're going to Seattle. So, and then, of course, this is all today. So, this is exciting stuff. Like I said, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll see you guys next time.